What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check it out. Once again, we got to talk about Captain America: Brave New World, the next movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And y'all already know what time it is, all right? I'm just confused. I don't understand. Why isn't this working out, Marvel? You know, Kevin Feige, Mr. Genius over there with the Marvel formula. What's happening? What's going on? Why isn't Captain America working out? You guys have already made 3 Captain America movies, mostly loved by almost everybody. What's happening with Captain America: Brave New World? I wonder what it could be. You mean to tell me that diversity Captain African America is not working out like planned? I'm stunned. Do you mean to tell me you could throw this character in some Captain America costume and it's not going to be successful? It's just like, oh, anybody could throw this costume on and we could throw anybody into this movie and everything's going to be A-okay. Is this the Marvel formula that we've heard so much about, Kevin Feige? What's going on here? I'm trying to understand this, okay? You guys, again, we had this whole formula that was worked out and everybody was like, oh, the Marvel formula is brilliant, you know? And now y'all have gone through, I don't know how many writers, all right? I know y'all swapped the director out a couple of times, DEI directors, by the way. Y'all have done all of this. You've reshot the movie, I don't know, umpteen times that you've reshot this movie. You reshot the whole movie all the way over again. You threw Giancarlo Esposito in for good measure. And for some reason, this DEI shit, it just ain't working out. I wonder what it could be. Oh, maybe you need to go out and hire some actual talented writers to write this shit. Maybe you need to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, you might want to try that. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. They are back to the drawing board, all right? Another negative test screening. Another round of negative test screenings, pardon me. So they just can't get this thing right at all. Boy, this is about to be a hot mess, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are ready. We are going to be talking about this movie because they're dropping it during Black History Month. And y'all know that pisses me off, that you're going to try to drop this movie in Black History Month to kind of shield yourself, you know, from all the negativity, all right? And if anybody don't like this movie, oh, it's because you're a racist. Well, what about the test screeners? Are all the test screeners that are dog walking in and saying that this shit is trash, are they racist too? Is there a whole bunch of racist people going to these test screenings? No, it's not. So I don't want to hear that shit in February. This thing drops in less than 3 months, and they are still going through yet another change. This is absolutely incredible, y'all. Let's go ahead and read through this. Shout out to John F. Trent on it. Marvel Studios is allegedly making more changes to Captain America: Brave New World after it received a 3rd round of negative test screenings. According to Marvel Updates on X, Scooper Daniel Rickman alleges that Marvel Studios is making changes to the film following another negative test screening. It's unclear what those changes will entail and whether or not they will be able to make them in post via editing or will have another round of reshoots. Who the hell knows? Okay. Are they going to try to tinker with it in post? Maybe. Are they going to have to, hey, man, bring it back in. We got a couple of more scenes we think is going to clear this up. At this point in time, it's garbage. All right. It's garbage, and everybody that's watching this, you're expecting garbage. Marvel expects garbage, which is why they keep going back through this. This is too damn funny. But again, this is the problem. This is why we talk so much about the ideology that runs these studios. We're trying to help them. It's like, get the DEI, get the ideology out, all right? Bring in actual storytellers that know how to tell stories. We're not just talking about it just to be culturally, oh, okay, I just want to be edgy on the culture tip. No, we're talking about this because this is what the problem is. This will actually help you fix your problem, okay? Listen to the fans and you can't go wrong. The fans are trying to lead you guys to the promised land, but you don't want to listen to the fans, okay? But as I said, and as this shirt says, the toxic fans are right. We know what we're talking about. We're the ones that have been saying this entire time. This is not gonna work. But Kevin Feige, he just pushes on, all right? More ideology, more reshoots, more money just getting burnt up, man. This rumor comes a little over a month after Jordan Rumi at World of Real claimed that 2 cuts of the film, 2 different cuts of the film were tested and performed poorly. He reported 2 different cuts of the film test screened last week. The person who attended them didn't seem to like that movie all that much. Yeah, I mean, again, we're talking about Captain America. We're talking about somebody that should be the centerpiece of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But what you decided to do is just say, hey, let's do a tokenized Captain America and use Falcon instead of probably just handing it over to Bucky. It would have made more sense. People would have been probably more invested in that story because there was really nothing wrong with the Falcon character to begin with. Yeah, and this was from Jordan Rumi on World of Real. He had covered this earlier, talking about the director. Now, peep this. This was a couple of weeks ago, all right? I'm hearing that Julius Ona, who had a stellar debut with 2019's Luce, has most likely been replaced as the director of Captain America Brave New World during this latest bout of reshoots. He's in over his head, one source tells me. Ona will keep his directing credit on Brave New World, and he's being a good sport about it. But he's clearly not calling the shots on the movie, which has been plagued by reshoots and a ballooning budget. It should be noted that Ona was not present at either D23 or D23 Brazil while his film was being showcased and footage was revealed for the public. With that being said, I'm being told that he's still planning to promote the film next year when Brave New World gets released in February. So again, you got the director basically got edged out of this thing. Like, who's running the show? Who's calling the shots? The guy is supposed to be like the artistic vision for this movie, right? Like, that's what your director is. He's the person with the artistic vision. You got a script, you got actors, you got all of this production, but it's the director's vision that's supposed to bring it all together. And now this guy apparently, again, this is rumors, of course, but apparently this guy has been squeezed out, that he's not calling the shots, that he's not even calling the shots on his own movie. So who's running the ship? Kevin Feige, who's running your ship right now, bro? This is... Yeah, let's see what they're saying about it on X. You got Lorena Creole, just dump it on D+ at this point. Yeah, man, real talk. Real talk. Just drop it on D+. What are we doing here? Throw that shit on D+. That's it. We're done. We're done. We can't get it right clearly, so we might as well just dump it on D+ and move on with our day. It's still locked in with the Marvel continuity, I guess. But why even throw good money after bad at this point? You guys have fucked it up. Just drop it on D+. Call it a day, man. All right? How many changes has it gone through? God only knows, man. I've lost count. Look, they had a version of this movie, the original version without Giancarlo Esposito. That shit failed. They had that version, and that went through a couple of reshoots, and that one failed. And then they brought in Giancarlo Esposito. They reshot damn near the entire movie, according to the guy that plays the leader. He says, yeah, they reshot the entire movie. And then, clearly, that one is failed. That one's on its third test screening, and that's failed. They had a bad idea from the very beginning. I have always said, ideas fail from the beginning. They don't fail later down the line. They fail right from the premise. Whatever you started with, that's where the idea failed. Mostly, okay? Sometimes you get a good idea and you fuck it up along the way. In this case, they failed from the outset, from the giddy up. They dropped the ball right away. By trying to do DEI Captain America, they dropped the ball. That's the reason why this is failing, okay? I don't know how many changes it's gone through, but it's far too many. No, oh boy, just bring back Chris Evans, I guess. I mean, might as well. What do they have to lose? This has just been nothing but a disaster, a dumpster fire. Shit, yeah, man, let's just throw Chris Evans back up in here. Bring Steve Rogers back. That's the real Captain America anyway. And let's see if we can cobble something together with him or something. I don't know. But this is just a disaster, man. At this point, there's no point. All right, okay, please make it worth for the new world. I don't know what that means. Quality comes first. It's better to address issues now than disappoint fans later, hoping the changes enhance the story and give us the Captain America film we deserve. We already got the Captain America film we deserve. We got 3 of them joints, all right? We got 3 Captain America movies that we deserve. They were all good. Somehow, they can't figure out how to do a 4th one. And it's been nothing but negative, negative, negative. And again, it all starts at the beginning. When you get started with a bad idea, there's no repairing that idea. They should have pulled the plug on this thing after the first one went bad. Oh yeah, nah, this ain't working. No, the test screenings ain't coming back. Nah, we can't fix it. Pull the plug. You know, we'll move on. We'll try to figure out how to get back into Captain America, but we ain't about to waste no more money on this trash because this is clearly not working. But anyway, you know, I got an idea, but y'all ain't gonna like it. Yeah, it's probably bring back Chris Evans as Steve Rogers, right? That's probably what it is. A bad movie for a new Cap is something that would sting a lot, so fix it. They're not gonna fix it, okay? At this point, they'd probably make a profit out of it if they just scrapped it for tax purposes. Real talk, man. Not a good sign, not at all. Damn, bro. Hopefully don't push the release date. I don't know if they're going to push the release date any further. I think they're locked in on February, and they're scrambling, trying to get their shit together. But look, it's over. It's over. This thing is already a dumpster fire. It's been a dumpster fire from day one. You might as well just go ahead, like Lorena said, drop that shit on Disney Plus. All right, that's it, guys. We did the best we could, but we had a bad idea from the outset, and we couldn't, kind of generate some sort of a decent movie out of it. It's been nothing but negativity all the way through. So it is what it is, Again, this is the reason why we talk about this, because Captain America, hell, man, I'll say it, man. The Marvel Cinematic Universe deserves better, and the fans deserve better. But you guys keep screwing around with the fans, so you get what you get. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. It is over, all right? It is over for this movie. There's no coming back from all of these negative test screenings. This thing is going to be a hot mess. Hot garbage on a stick. That's what I expect, all right? But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.